Hello friends, now I am going to start the new topic e-banking. First you have to remember that e-banking is a short form. Sometimes such short forms may be asked for full forms. So first you remember the full form of e-banking means electronic banking. As we have in earlier topic we have understood some short forms. I just revised. DD, OD, ITGS, RTGS, IFSC, IDRBT, NEFT, DNS. These are short forms. In earlier topic I have already explained. So when you prepare this chapter, you must prepare these short forms which I have said just here. I repeat again. In this chapter, some short forms are there. Okay, I add one. I start by the first. CC. CC means cash credit. Right? DD. DD means demand draft. Then ATM, automated teller machine, right? Automated teller machine. DMAT, dematerialization. DMAT, dematerialization. KYC, KYC, know your customer. These short forms are necessary as I am explaining here in lecture. You must note down in your note by your hands. Prepare the list. Then RTGS, real time gross settlement. Real time gross settlement. Thereafter IFSC, Indian Financial System Code. Indian Financial System Code. Thereafter IDRBT, Institute for Development and Research. Institute for Development and Research on Banking Technology. Institute for Development and Research on Banking Technology. Thereafter NEFT, National Electronic Fund Transfer. National Electronic Fund Transfer. Thereafter DNS, Difference Net Settlement. Different Net Settlement. Right? These are short forms. I am just making the list and explaining here in front of you. Just you prepare and remember. Thereafter RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India. Thereafter OD, overdraft. Overdraft. And now the last, now here the topic I am going to start. E-banking. E-banking, electronic banking. Right? These are the short forms. Thereafter I want to add one more short form which is important for you. Core, 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 centralized online real time exchange. Here C for co, centralized, O for online, R for real time, the complete word real time, E for exchange, means CORE. core. Thereafter, M banking is also a word you have to remember. In these days, it is in the process. M banking, mobile banking. M banking means mobile banking. Then E banking. E banking means electronic banking. E banking means electronic banking. Right? Thereafter, I have tried to put a list. Okay, one more short form is here. PIN, PIN. It is giving us full form as personal identification number. Personal identification number. So here I have indicated almostly required full forms with the short forms. So you have to just prepare the same. Right, my friends? I have today decided to share with you this full form and short form in the beginning. So I have started with this full form and short form detail. I will try to put the list in notes with my lecture. Right? So here I have already explained. You have already understood and very carefully listen. If you have not clearly understood, then you try to listen it for more than one time. For more than one time. It will give you complete understanding of all short forms in this chapter 3. Right? Because this is most important for understanding the banking sector. Because you are in the beginning part of the commerce study. So you have to learn these all things. Okay. Now I am going to start the detail of e-banking. I have already said means e-banking means electronic banking. In this kind of banking, banking transactions are done with help of electronic media instead of physical mode. Means we are not going to pay the money, but we are using the electronic media as like the use any mobile, connect the server from your mobile app to the other's bank account. So in this way the whole process will done in the electronic way. So it is called e-banking. Generally the traditional process we all know that to carry the ledgers means the detailed register which are handwritten about the accounts, everything. Mention the entries of accounts. It takes lots of the work. It takes lots of the time. Also to keep vouchers. Also to check the specimen signature. Specimen signature means the signature of the account holders. They have to do the physical. Now there is a digital signatures. So we have not to check it all. We have just done it. What we are doing in routine our signature, that is already saved. And it can be easily monitored, supervised, checked and verified. Okay. So here I want to say that the traditional method was taking lots of the time. Okay, here it does not mean that the traditional method is over, but only one change has come, that the physical ledgers are almostly reduced. Okay, sometimes banks keep one printout of the data of the account holders. So in any situation, if they have any query and in any situation the online process is not going on, they can use the data also. So the basic required data they keep in the physical mode. Even yet today, the physical filling up the form is active. When you are going to the bank, you are doing everything in the physical mode. No one is asking you to submit the everything in the digital mode. The digital modes are accepted but yet today some traditional process is also in active condition, but the basic everything has gone to the digital mode. Digital mode means use the computers and network to carry the banking services is in these days going on. Okay, in traditional process of banking, now I am talking about the second point, connecting computers through network for banking services. In traditional process, banking was already done with the hands, but as now change has come, the banking computers are connected through network, so it is connected under the same server. Server means the data of the all branches of the one bank is connected with all computers. So in that way, through the server, all computers are connected with each other, but here the network is connected to the satellite, but only in the same branch. If only in the same branch all computers are connected with the single server, it is called LAN, local area network connection. So the all computers in the one branch is connected to each other. That is happening now. So in that way, the process become easily. To pass the process from one computer to another computer is easily. So it is done now. Okay, now the third point. After the LAN, the third way is same bank, all computers in all branches. I repeat, all branches, same bank, all branches are connected through network. It is called when wide area network is used in, right? So in that way, all branches are connected for the banking process to be done through the use of internet. It is run. So it is called easy process, which connect all branch activity of the same bank server. It is done very easily. So we need these days internet banking, and in our mobile also we carry the websites through your Google Chrome. You can use it, your mobile as the computer in the internet mode. You can do it everything, right? So in easy way, everything is done now with the use of internet for banking activities. Okay, in e-banking, here we have three uses: core banking, mobile banking, internet banking, right? Electronic banking, everything is done, right? Okay, the first I am talking about e-corner or e-gallery. E-gallery means electronic gallery. Here bank is providing unique code to use websites, which is done through internet. These unique codes are known as passwords. For the customer, it is useful. The transactions are done in two types. First is a financial transaction, and second one is a non-financial transaction. So to do the non-financial transaction in easy manner, the internet is useful. Okay, which kind of the transactions are called financial transactions? Bank account holder, if transfer the money from one account to the other account, from one bank to the other bank account, right? same bank or the other bank. Such transactions done relating to the money transfer are called financial transactions. Thereafter, paying telephone bill, paying tax challans, paying other government challans, to do the different payments through the internet. All these activities are done through internet. It is called e-banking financial transactions. The another are non-financial transactions as like open account. Now it is possible. Open your account through the internet. Thereafter, collect account statement, change password, PIN change, checkbook request, ATM card request, stop payment, ATM card hot list process. Hot list means stop ATM to run or activity, because sometimes we lost our ATM card. Then what can we do? We must have to stop ATM immediately. Then we can get the new ATM. So the ATM activities which are not directly connected with the collection of money, paying to the money or receiving the money, these activities are not done. So it is called non-financial activities, right? So it is called a non-financial transaction. Okay. Here now I am going to discuss about core banking. See, in the beginning part of the today's lecture, I have explained about core and other short forms and its full form details, right? So now I am starting the topic. Core banking means, the full form is centralized online real time exchange banking. Centralized online real time exchange banking. It is called core banking. This is the complete full form. Okay. Here what is happening? See, every bank is connected with the other bank in the centralized server. All banks, all branches, all account holders' data are collected here from all centers. In India, such centralized server of the bank are having all details and connecting every detail for the transactions. Entry of every transaction of an account of bank account holder is recorded in a centralized server at every moment. So the word I repeatedly remembered: centralized online real time exchange. I repeat, centralized online real time exchange. So this is an exchange which carries every activity with them. The change in entry occurring in a centralized server can be seen in all branches of the bank. Means it is very specific. Bank activities will be seen only to their branches. No other bank's branches will see the other bank's activity. So the change whichever be done, the account holder is doing any kind of the change. If the branch change, if the transaction done, if the any non-financial transaction done, everything will be seen by the branches. The account holder of any branch can complete his transaction from other branch of this bank. See, it is making very easy. You have to do your activity from this branch, but it is not of this branch but other place. But the bank is same. So you can do your activity from this branch also. A place branch computer server will connect with the B place branch. So everything is done easily. It makes the transactions very easy to do. So the activity will become easy. Here, the process is done in different branches of the same bank, but the process is done in very fast manner, easy manner, and less laborious for the bank and for branch, for account holder also. Because of this arrangement, expenses and time both are saved. So in all over the world, core banking is easily accepted. See, it is a routine that any new change comes. First day, everyone is making excuses that I not like this. But in future, everybody starts to accept it. Same way, when this kind of the changes came in the banking system, India's banking system had not accepted it because they were feeling that future jobs will come in tension. The bank will not need more manpower, but now banks need skillful, intelligent staff which can work easily with the computer to make the work more fast, speedy and easy and very useful for the consumers also, customers also. Okay. Now I am talking, the second point is e-banking. In present days, as I have told earlier, banks are connected through internet to their branches through the server. We have already understood earlier. So a person can withdraw or deposit money at different places in different way. Deposit money, also withdraw the money. Both are possible easily. In present day, we can see the deposit also done through the machine. We have not to go to visit to the bank also, except to deposit the check, nothing else. Sometimes it is also done through the machines. Means our every activity is not connected with to entering the bank branch, except the non-financial activities like to visit the branch, to talk with the bank manager. It is required. But except this, your basic activity like depositing the money, withdrawing the money, asking for the checkbook, right? Asking for the ATM cards, everything is done through the internet. So it makes bank's activity easy. Okay, I was talking that any person can do every activity in e-banking through the machine. Even ATM is used with the help of the machine. Any person can know the bank balance, his account balance through this system from ATM machines. Because of this kind of activities, the bank also registers account holders registered mobile number, which is required for the electronic banking, so the customer can directly receive the messages of withdrawal and done payments. So any transaction in his account is done, he can immediately get the information and work will done become very easy. Banking work become very easy. So the electronic banking has made another way the work very easy for their customers, right my friends? The next point is mobile banking. Okay, in present day, every banks are having their mobile app. Why the mobile app is used? Mainly to make any financial transaction in use of mobile phone, with the use of mobile phone through internet connectivity. So the smartphones are useful. The person need not to go to bank physically for transferring the money. Okay, for withdrawing the money, he has to go to ATM machine. It is true. But for paying electricity bill, electricity uses charges, we have to pay. It will be done through the bank, through your mobile. Pay pipeline gas bills, pay the taxes, making other payments, it become easy. Money can be transferred from one account to another account. The customer has to make an application to the bank in order to get his any kind of the services which he can do through the mobile. The bank then provides two things. First is login ID. Log in means to enter in. The identification number is required. It is called login ID. The second is password. Any person need these two things to enter mobile banking. It is required for safety purpose for the bank account holders. Here I want to add my own detail relating to this. We must have to keep detail relating to our login ID and password, as time by time we have to change. So our detail must remain safe with us. And our detail cannot be hacked, cannot be used, and cannot be passed from our mobile to the others any website. So he cannot use our detail, he cannot hack our mobile. All these things become easy to save. We have to, all these things can be saved by making our alert on our side. See, when some facilities are available for us, then we have to be alert for safety of our own data to make it safe, right? Okay. The another facility is ATM. We know the full form of automated teller machine. It is called ATM. Through the ATM, the bank holder can use his ATM or debit card with specific limit of withdrawals, money, and withdrawal times. Within 1 month, 3-time withdrawal free. Thereafter the charges may apply. 5-time withdrawal free. Thereafter the charges, all things are done. But here the daily withdrawal limit are added. The bank provide ATM card. On ATM card, there are 16 digits card number given. On the ATM card, in the exact last line, the ending month and year are given for using this ATM card. With that, on the back side of the ATM card, 3-digit number is given. It is called CVV. CVV number is most important for using specific card with the specific 16-digit numbers. So this combination make the ATM card active. By this way, our money can be transferred from our account to the other's account by using the mobile banking with the use of ATM cards. But actual ATM machine is using money to withdraw the money, to change the password, to change the PIN. Everything can be done easily, right? So in that way, the money transfer, for withdrawing the money, the ATM card is useful, right my friends? So here I discussed today one additional topic of service associated with the bank, that is ATM, and remain topic earlier I discussed with you about e-banking in a whole. Okay my friends, so today I am concluding lecture here. Okay,